happens is you rush or you run some deep in patterns or post to try and get the ball down there, rush to the line of scrimmage, throw it in the ground if you have to, and even take a penalty.
The numbers on Everett. The 2 touchdowns both coming in the 4th quarter.
Got to watch it in that seam route. There it is.
Anderson. What a huge night. He's down at the 35. Clock running. Gain of 24.
Now we're throwing out pattern. There it is. Down to the ground. Now.
That is legal.
Now Lansford's got a shot at a mile kick.
This would be approximately 52 yards. His long this year is 48. And you said earlier that he thought about a game-winning kick right here.
That's right. 1983, both teams were 8-7. He made a kick to put the Rams into the playoffs. And it was at this field goal, because when we were down on the field before, he pointed to these uprights.
This would tie a career-long kick from Mike Lansford and win the game for the Los Angeles Rams. It's wide. We will go to overtime. What a game. Whew.
Just when you think the Rams are not only down but out, they come flying back. They sit around for 56 minutes and floundered offensively, and then they bounce back and tie it. Now watch how close this one is. Plenty of distance. Misses to the right by about 2-3 feet. Whoa.
So we'll have a break to set it up for overtime, and what has normally happened in overtimes in the National Football League, because you have such good field goal kickers, the team that gets it first wins most of the time.
Well, that didn't happen to the Rams. If you remember that.
And the Saints win the toss.
Interesting decision, though. Jackie Slater took the ball going the way the Rams have produced some points. Psychologically, it's going to help them.
We'll go to overtime. 17-17, the Rams and the Saints.
Utica's largest independently owned.
We go to overtime in the Superdome in New Orleans, and Willie Anderson has had a marvelous night. 13 catches, 296 yards. He's closing in on a record from 1945 when one Jim Benton picked up 303 yards.
Where are they now?
I don't know. But we know where Willie Anderson is. He's
truth.
waiting on the sideline hoping for another shot.
The Saints are still trying to find him, I think, though.
The NFL record, by the way, Stephon Page, 309 yards in 1985. And if Anderson makes one more grab, he'll probably have that one too. Harris and Frazier are deep. Harris from the 4 to the 30-yard line. Jerry Gray brought him down on special teams. Both teams have 2 timeouts in overtime. The first team that scores wins. And that's what's on Hebert's mind.
Well, that's right. And, you know, the Saints have struggled offensively in this half. I think they played a little more conservative than they wanted to. They made some decisions with the football, trying to take long passes maybe when they shouldn't. They have to go back to what they do best. That's run Dalton Hilliard with the football. Try and pick up 4 first downs and let Morten Andersen kick it for the score.
They'll start from the 30, and Hilliard already has 110 tonight on 22 carries. Play action, Hebert, Brenner, great catch. Kobe Brenner, the tight end to the 46-yard line. Mel Owens brought him down, and Bobby Hebert is hurt.
Now what happens, see, now once the trainers come out on the field,
he has to leave for a play, or they have to take the timeout.
They blew the whistle to stop play because Hebert was down just too long. If the trainers come out, Hebert's got to leave for a play. What they're doing is they're saying, oh, you didn't get quite that close.
John Fourcade is the backup quarterback. Fourcade waiting on the sideline, but Hebert is in there right now. And now the official looks at Fourcade and says, hey, get in there.
Yep.
And Bobby Hebert doesn't want to come out, but I don't think he has a choice.
No, he really doesn't. What he's going to do is he's going to tell Fourcade what he called. He's not going to let Fourcade call a play. He's just going to tell Fourcade, he say, listen, this is what I call.
So John Fourcade out of Mississippi played in one game this year when Hebert was injured. Gives it to his fullback, Buford Jordan, and Jordan dragging people with him across midfield. Fourcade, possibly done for the night, comes out, and Hebert comes in.
Did his job, picked up a big yardage, picked up 6 yards, 7 yards. Hebert got a chance to go over, talk to the coach a little bit, get some words of wisdom from Carl Smith, offensive coordinator, quarterback coach.
17-17 in overtime. 13:56 left. Hilliard. Got to get to the 44 for first down. He is just at the 45. Larry Kell made the tackle. Morton Anderson, who has a career-long 55-yard field goal. They're not within his range yet. Right now, it would be about 62.
And John Fourcade is his holder, so he's had a busy series here. Ran out on the field to run a play, runs over to hold for Morton Anderson.
3rd and a yard. Jordan and Hilliard are the backs. 2 tight ends. Hilliard. Oh, what a play. Stopped in the backfield. Kevin Green bolted into the backfield to make the tackle. Huge defensive effort.
Kevin Green describes defense as pure desire. Watch him go over Buford Jordan. Unbelievable. Right side of your screen. Watch this. Look at this. Up and over. He said he wanted to punch somebody in the face in this one. And you lead by example, and he just went over the top to make the play. Big stop.
And on 4th and 3, the Saints will punt. Barnhart comes in to kick to Henley. And Leroy Irvin also back there. No rush. Fair catch signal. Catch made it to 14. Irvin. A punt of 34. And the Rams will now get a shot at it.
An unbelievable effort by Kevin Green. Watch the right side of your screen. Buford Jordan goes out. He throws low on him. But Green just goes. I mean, the amazing thing is that you can't change direction up in the air. He just lands on Dalton Hilliard.
This telecast presented by authority of the National Football League and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use without the express written consent of the National Football League is prohibited. Del Pino, the setback. Look out for Flipper Anderson. Del Pino will get the carry. Flag is down as Del Pino dives forward to the 21. They threw it right into the middle of the Rams offensive line. Holding again.
Seems like every time the Rams try and run, they wind up getting stuck with a holding.
Holding, number 75 of the offense. After distance to the goal, repeat first down.
10-year veteran Irv Pankey caught holding.
Boy, Irv has had his day. Actually, he's had a month. He's had to go against Taylor. He's had to go against Dolman up in Minnesota. He's had to go against Bruce Smith in Buffalo. This guy can't wait for December to get here. Gosh.
Or January.
January, yeah. Hopefully he'll be working in January.
Ball spotted just outside the 7, 1st and 17. Jim Everett with a career high passing 400 plus. Deep over the middle, Anderson. Contact with Massey. He goes down and a flag comes down. Obvious contact, Massey and Anderson. It would amount to a 36-yard penalty.
Defensive pass interference, number 40, automatic first down.
Boy, this is a tough call.
Now Robert Massey, number 2 pick out of North Carolina Central. Now Anderson's so good when the ball's inside. There's